Okay, let's just send this to people who would find this interesting. Shit, there we go. Okay. So, the plan was for me to play ahead in the game, and grind Reaper until we were all level 99. However, the first time you go into Mementos, you are restricted to only what's the word I'm looking for? The first floor of Mementos, where Reaper does not spawn. So fuck me, right? So, here's what we're gonna do. So the guide says, go take a shower, or go take a bath. But, I believe, in the guide it says it'll give you +3, when in actuality, it'll give me 2, I do believe. Yeah. So, there's something we can do instead that will actually give us 3 charm. We can read.
Hey!
The Luring Dancer.
Make sure your clothes up.
We finished the book.
Wow! Oh!
And we get +3 charm.
Okay.
Come on, we're going to pawn that metal today. Hey, can you hear me? You can hear me, right? You don't have plans, do you? Come help me out instead of sleeping your life away. We do owe it to him. We'll just have to wait. Hurry down and help him out.
Sorry, I kind of pressured you into doing this.
And now to our next topic. Fall
Actually,
from Grace,
Sojiro,
the story of a
I
dishonored
am
Olympic
busy.
medalist. Just recently, a high school coach confessed at an assembly that he had been repeatedly abusing students. Given his prior Olympic achievements, this has caused quite a stir. What caused this habitual offender to suddenly confess these heinous crimes to his entire school? The police are hoping that the upcoming interrogations will bring light to this
Sojiro,
question.
oh good, you're not busy.
Isn't this...
Joker turns around like with face paint. Actually, Sojiro,
It was scary.
I am
I'm
busy.
relieved that the abuse is finally going to end now.
He would touch me and stuff all the time. I'm glad I don't have to deal with that sexual harassment anymore. There were always rumors, sure. Not many people believed them, though. Like, I'm totally shocked they were actually true. At least now I can go to school without worrying.
I knew it. This is your school, isn't it?
Seems like it.
Things might be getting turbulent at school, but you need to just keep your head down, all right? More importantly, keep those hands moving. I've got some more stuff I need you to do.
Man.
Chief really worked us hard. Did you see it? Did you see it was on the news? No way this school is going to be able to play dumb after that. I saw it too. Shiho's name didn't come up, right? Not that I saw. I bet they wanted to keep that part quiet. I'm so glad. It's finally over then. All we gotta do is stuff our faces and put this Kamoshida crap behind us. I'm totally looking forward to the celebration party. I'll try not to let you guys down.
Yes!
Alright, we need to go sell the gold medal tomorrow. Even if the chief wants your help, make sure you turn him down, okay?
Okay.
We gotta take care of business tomorrow. Like we told Lady On we would. Make sure you sell that medal. So do we...
Nice.
Okay. So this is an opportunity to read more books!
Hey!
May boost knowledge. That's a good one. Tips from a favorite pickup artist. Learn the charm. Proficiency. Kindness. We could use some knowledge. We only have one in knowledge. Wait. Book looks rather difficult. It's probably too tough to read at your current level of knowledge. Oh. Fine. Proficiency?
Make sure you close up.
Is the book really about cleaning, or is it training you to become a monk?
Hey, hey!
Oh, I didn't realize how long you've been reading, so how far did you get? Seems like you still have some pages left. You should continue some other time. So yeah, in the original game, you didn't get a chance to do anything after helping Sojiro. In this game, you do.
Make sure to do the dishes.
I can't right now.
Don't get cocky with me.
I have shit I gotta do.
Am I interrupting something?
Not at all.
The cause of the runaway train incident in the subway the other day still has not been found. Police are hurrying to solve the matter as it may relate to the rise in psychotic breakdown incidents.
Oh, is that the thing everyone's been talking about?
Doesn't it make you curious? People who were living normal lives suddenly went mad or deranged out of the blue. Not to mention that it's happening one after another. Could they really be coincidental?
Leaving that aside, what do you have?
I'll have the house blend, please. Are you a part-timer? I'm surprised this place can afford one.
No, not exactly.
Are you a high school student? Where do you attend?
Shujin.
Oh, someone I know goes there as well. I've heard that things are rough right now.
Yeah, you could say
A
that.
teacher named Kamoshida confessed his crimes like he was a completely different person, supposedly. And it happened all of a sudden one day. Can a person's mental state change so easily?
Good thing it did.
Is my drink ready yet?
Coming right up.
Alright,
Today's the day we turn in that metal for cash. You know someplace that'll buy it off you, right?
Mm-hmm. I know exactly where to go. Please do. This is the place. Looks like it. Let's just take care of this. Wait, we don't have a search warrant yet. Just be patient. I'm sure we'll get one soon enough. And they never think about running off down this narrow alley. Wonder who they're talking about. Huh? You again. What do you want? I want you to buy this. Huh? Gold medal. Why do you have this? We don't buy any fake or stolen goods here, kid.
Hey.
Hold on a sec. Let me see it. I'm just not gonna ask where you got this. How's 30,000 yen sound for it, though? Works for me. 30,000 it is, then. Nice. It's almost time. Here, take this with you. It's a thanks. Yeah. Here, take this with you. It's a thanks for selling me that medal. But best not to open it. Just bring it with you next time you come here. Come back here. This is a little weird. Don't worry about it. They're here. Mune. I'm gonna butcher the shit out of this. Munehisa Iwai. Yes? There are some matters we'd like to discuss with you today. Go, kid. Do you know why we're here? I don't know. Looking for evidence? You tell me, Mr. Detective. Watch your attitude. Well, you guys gonna search me? Go on, do what you gotta do. What was that? An upstanding citizen's supposed to cooperate with the cops, right? Hey, you sure that lead was legitimate? I could have sworn it was. Can you two hurry up? I got business to run here. You bastard. Hey, you! What's in the bag, huh? Show me. Kid's just a regular old customer. You can check the tapes if that'll convince you. They'll show everything that's gone down here today. I don't want to be here when the detectives see the footage of me with that gold medal. I should leave. I won't let you get away that easy. Show us what's in the bag. None of these are good options. Guess I should actually be going. Yeah, I got a sick uncle. All this is starting to feel a little too fishy. Hey, you're talking to a kid, remember? Besides, he's not the one we're here to see. Ugh. That's right, Mr. Detective. Maybe next time try not harassing my Maybe next time try not harassing my customers. See how that goes.
See ya.
Safe trip home, kid.
What were those detectives doing there? More importantly, aren't you curious about what's in the bag?
What's in the box?
Well, come on, let's open it up. A real gun? Wait, I think it's just a model. It's incredible though. Miles ahead of the one Ryuji had. There's something weird about that place. Hey, I just had a great idea. We should totally buy this gun from him later. I mean, it's perfect. Something this real-looking would work wonders in the metaverse. Anyway, he told you to bring it back the next time you came, right? You should try striking a deal with him when we go to return it.
An's calling me.
Oh, hello, it's me. I saw the news. You know, about Kamoshida. It's getting a lot of coverage.
Serves him right.
I'm still not sure about that. The reaction's been bigger than what I was expecting. I guess I'm just surprised. I don't think we did anything wrong, though. I wonder if we helped those people speak up about it.
I'm sure we did.
That's pretty amazing, huh? I didn't think we'd actually be able to do it. And yet, look at us now. This calls for a celebration. Let's meet in front of Shibuya Station at noon tomorrow. Don't be late. Oh, and did you pawn off that medal? You didn't forget, right?
I remember.
Good to hear. I already made reservations. You should be really excited about the place I chose, by the way. I'm sure everyone's gonna love it. Well, see you guys tomorrow.
Ah, a restaurant of Lady Ann's choosing.
Quit
Finally, a
simping.
decent meal. Hey, what do you think we're gonna be eating? Ooh, tuna, sea urchin, and maybe even
Simp Ghana.
salmon roe. In any case, I'm surely looking forward
Exactly.
to it. Nice.
We will continue to read books, because books are amazing in this game. And every Persona game, but whatever.
Make sure you close up.
Gaze upon your clutter with a heart detached from desire. The answer will then come to you. So you finish reading Tidying the Heart, thinking as a way to speak to your heart. I've never thought of it that way. Reading this book must have taught you how to contemplate and think more efficiently, huh? Yeah!
All right.
Give me that proficiency.
So good.
No wonder Lady Ann chose this place.
Oh, remember that noodle quote that we got last time? Prepare for another one of those.
Of course it's good. This is a famous hotel after all. Oh yeah, I heard that the police are coming to interview some people at school.
That's troublesome.
Our names are gonna come up for sure. People are spreading all sorts of rumors about us and Kamoshida. But we got him pumped up. I keep hearing stuff like, the Phantom Thieves really stole his heart. I think most people don't believe it, but some of them actually seem grateful. Look at this.
The Phantom Aficionado website? Well done, Phantom Thieves. Now I can keep going too. Thank you for giving us hope.
Pretty cool, huh?
I was just desperate to deal with my own problems, but seeing people saying all this feels strange.
Yeah. Hey, what do we do now?
Done time?
Huh? Oh crap, you're totally right! We only got an hour to eat!
Just 50 minutes left!
I'm not gonna finish all the beef dishes at this pace!
I need to eat my way through the entire dessert menu!
Look after our stuff. We'll snag something for you guys too, don't worry.
Oh man, God melts in my mouth.
I think they might. I think it either is coming up or they changed it to that.
Seriously? Only meat?
Now where should I start?
And she's all about the cake.
So happy!
Hey, calories.
Shut up! costs! I'll never get the chance to do this again! The Wilton Hotel Cake Buffet! I'd heard rumors, but I never thought it'd be so amazing!
And where's our share?
I didn't really know what you'd want, so I just grabbed you some beans.
Beans?
There were some pretty bizarre things there too, so we got you a variety of those. Fried bananas, preserved eggs, and some kind of beans.
More beans?
We put so much on the plate that it got all mixed up. But it should probably still taste good.
This is just plain grotesque. Let's go. These two just don't know what fine dining means. We'll show them.
Fine dining?
Don't worry about the details. You guys watch our things while we're gone. Wait patiently for our return.
Oh, it's like a meaty explosion in my mouth.
There it is. There it is. There's the quote.
Oh, it's like a meaty explosion in my mouth. Oh, it's like a meaty Oh, it's like a meaty explosion in my mouth.
Even with context, that's bad.
Oh, this part's cream cheese!
They're not even listening. As I'd expect from the buffet at a top-class hotel, the ingredients and variety of dishes are crazy good. There's a reason it costs 8,000 yen. They have a lot here, but fish should come first. Let's fill our plate with all
Simp Ghana
sorts
and
of fish.
Ryuge.
Which table do you think they're at?
And then there's also for real. If you look back in the videos, Ryuji says for real all the goddamn time.
Ooh, look! There's the fish! I'd prefer it raw, but grilled is great too.
Have you heard, my dear? The news about that Kamoshida fellow was absolutely dreadful. Oh, right. That teacher at Shujin Academy, caught doing such indecent acts. Shameful, really.
Hold on a sec.
And they still haven't managed to solve those horrible psychotic breakdown episodes, have they? Oh, I wish they wouldn't let themselves be distracted by such a tawdry scandal. Perhaps it's a sign of how peaceful this country is. I honestly pity those poor Shujin students, though.
It sounds like the Kamoshida incident is the talk of the town. Shoot! They noticed you! Just grab some food and act natural. On the plus side, we'll get to eat the food later.
Oh, how did a child like this end up in here? I certainly hope you didn't bring friends. I prefer my meals to remain hooligan-free. Thank you very much. Come, let us go.
Laughs behind their hand. Ho, ho, ho,
What's so
ho.
bad about kids coming to enjoy a buffet? I wonder how the other people here are reacting to the news. Let's get some more food and listen in. Maybe there are more people we can eavesdrop on at other tables. Meat! I'm no Ryuji, but a meal is just not the same if you don't have any. I got distracted.
When you really look at it, he's just an ex-athlete who overestimated himself. He should have just accepted his lot in life and quietly done his job as a teacher.
It's not even an incident we can take seriously. The whole story is pretty ridiculous. We should probably look into it. But we can also just let the low-ranking scrubs handle it.
Look into? I guess they're investigating Kamoshida? They don't sound very enthusiastic about it, though. Gah! Grab some food! Get the part that's not too fatty.
But the fatty bits are the best part!
He's gonna be arriving soon. We don't want to keep him waiting, so we better get going too.
What is he going to discuss with the higher-ups? Well, I'm sure it's more important than lunch.
They were dressed quite well, but they still looked pretty shady to me. I wonder how the other people here are reacting to the news. Let's get some more food and listen in. Rice is incredible! It's the cornerstone of every great meal! Sorry.
If you're Asian, if you're Filipino,
So
if
the
you're
ratings for the news were really that
any
good?
Spanish
It was because
speaking,
it was about that teacher who sexually harassed his student, huh? Was it Kamoshida?
It's all about how you frame it. You've got to cater to the
nothing's
idiotic
more important than
public.
lunch.
Ratings go up when you show them crude, sensational
Breakfast.
news and make it
Most
easy
important
for
meal
them
of the
to
day.
understand.
How can he be so insensitive? A student almost killed herself because of that Kamoshida.
By the way, do you think these sudden changes of heart might be real?
Well, that's...
Quick, grab some food! Oh, and don't forget the crispy bits.
So, because he had a sudden change of heart, he just confessed to all his crimes?
Who knows? Sorry, but it's time. I have to go. I'll call you again after the meeting.
A sudden change of heart, huh? I suppose I can't blame him for seeing it that way. I wonder how the other people here are reacting to the news. Let's get some more food and listen in. Oh, up close it looks even bigger and more delicious. This giant, sweet... I got distracted.
News travels quick. It's already all over the internet. You know, the story about how Kamoshida got his ass kicked by some world-reforming heroes.
It doesn't sound like a serious story to me. Some of the details are pretty far-fetched.
Don't worry about it. We just have to do what they tell us to do. It's all rumors made up by school kids anyway. If it's gripping news, who cares if it's not true?
So they don't believe themselves. But they're making up stories to make the Phantom Thieves seem real. And they're doing this in front of the actual Phantom Thieves. Whoa, act fast and get some food! And make sure it's got a lot of whipped cream!
What's wrong?
Nothing. I thought some weird kid was looking at us, that's all. Why don't we go? It's almost time for the meeting.
Well, that was rude. Did you hear him? He said you were weird. Don't think there's anyone else we can listen in on, but it's shocking. So many of the adults here don't seem like nice people. Now, according to what we heard, it seems most adults aren't very interested in the news about Kamoshida. Well, now that we've got a nice variety of food on our plates, let's head back to the others.
You brought a ton back! What do you think about coming up against such ritzy food?
I just want to eat.
I was thinking that too, but take a bite! Using better ingredients makes stuff taste way different!
Look at you, acting like you have a refined palate all of a sudden.
Don't you think you're eating too much, Mona?
There's no... knowing when we'll get to come here again.
Sure, but you guys brought back loads of food. It'd be a shame to let it all go to waste. Why don't you help them out, Ryuji?
Oh, we should both help.
Oh, me? I'm way too stuffed. I couldn't possibly help.
Yeah, stuffing your face with cake. Whatever, let's deal with this ourselves.
Feels like no matter how much we eat, the amount of food we have stays the same.
There's still more?
Don't give up. Let's keep at
it. We did it.
My belt feels multiple sizes too small.
Oh yeah. This is a victory for all of us.
Is this a game to you?
No, not exactly.
Good job, you guys. How about one last dish to cleanse your palates? I recommend the seasonal tart. The grapefruit has both alluring sweetness and a tangy sourness.
Stop. I don't want to hear about sour stuff. This isn't good. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Well, me too. Please, carry me gently.
My, look at that table.
Come now, pay them no attention. I'm sure they must not normally have the chance to eat such exquisite food.
I can only imagine what their parents must be like.
What was that? We don't got time for that. Come on, let's go.
About to see your lunch again.
Ugh, I'm stuffed.
I totally panicked when I saw the closed for cleaning sign at the bathrooms.
You were talking big about eating until you puked, but you really did puke. Are you some kind of moron?
Hey, same goes for you. What floor was that restaurant on?
We came up to get here, so it has to be on a lower floor, right?
What the?
There's still no update on the case.
Not yet. Excuse me, but why are you so involved? It's not something you should be concerned with.
I don't care about your opinion, you incompetent buffoon. When I say pick up the pace, you do it.
Hey, you're cutting in line.
What do you want?
Apologize, motherfucker.
We're in a hurry.
Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare?
What?
Sir, we don't have time for this.
I know. Don't bother with them.
So here's something I've never understood about about RPGs where you also have like a day-to-day life.
Yeah, but
you say you're level 99
that dick really pissed me
and
off.
you have like super high strength and you can like get cut in half and still be alive, and you can
I just can't forgive shitty adults like that.
fucking like you can punch a dragon so hard it dies. What happens if you do that to a regular human being?
What's wrong? You not feeling good?
He almost never eats well after all. Plus, I'm always stuck eating canned cat food.
Yeah.
Like for example,
Sure bullshit makes me
the persona I currently have equipped is Izanagi no Okomi Pikaro, who has a strength stat that is extremely close to maximum. What happens if I just punched that guy? Would he just red mist?
Damn it!
Upon touching me?
What took you so long?
Why are you all pissy?
Sorry. I had a run-in with some woman a second ago. She bumped into me, but then said it was all my fault when she dropped her plate.
Sounds like a real bitch.
Yeah. Thanks, though.
Just like, hey, I need you to carry these crates over to the. I need you to carry these crates over to the truck. Okay, the boss is expecting it to be done in like 20 minutes. And then all of a sudden, like, a minute later, okay, all done. What? How? I carried them over there. What do you mean? That's impossible. Those are extremely heavy. I did it. I don't believe you. I'm gonna check the cameras. Sees the person, like, lift it up with one finger and just carry it over to the truck with perfect balance.
But the restaurant workers all looked at me with this disapproving expression. I wonder if we're out of place here.
We're not.
Hey, Morgana.
What is it?
Anyone could have a palace, yeah?
Anyone with a strong, distorted desire.
Same for them having a change of heart if their treasure gets stolen?
That would be the case.
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden?
We had trouble earlier, too. These selfish shitheads who just look down on everyone else. I was just wondering if we'd be able to change those kinds of people, too.
You mean, you want to continue as the Phantom Thieves?
I've been thinking. We put a lot of work into changing Kamoshida's heart, but nobody believes in the Phantom Thieves. Plus, those guys who had no other choice but to just deal with it are thanking us. Us, of all people!
There are a lot of victims.
I agree. If we ignore people who are in trouble, I'd go back to being the same as I was before.
Well, that's true. You're under my tutelage. There's nothing we can't accomplish as Phantom Thieves.
Shouldn't we be able to help him out?
I didn't even think of such a possibility, but it's true that with this power we may be able to help people.
But that means we'll have to fight shadows again, doesn't it?
And get
Indeed.
fuck tons of money
That
because
can't
of
be
it.
avoided.
I'm sure we'll manage. Right?
I want to help people.
Even if you guys are still just fledglings, this means we're an actual organization now.
Fledglings? That's actually pretty fitting for us.
Alright, it's settled! We're gonna catch all these shitty adults by surprise and make ourselves known to the world!
Are you okay being our leader?
Why?
No objections here? I can't handle all that responsibility stuff.
Where's my say in this? But Lady An made the recommendation, so
Simpgana.
I'll allow it.
Well,
We need a
should we
Simpgana
decide on a
counter.
name for our group? I just went with Phantom Thieves of Hearts last time, but don't you think a real name would be cooler?
And Ryuge counter.
Ooh, I've got it. I want it to be something both cute and luxurious sounding. Let me see. How about the Diamonds?
I'm getting the real Little League Baseball feel from it.
Well then, here's my suggestion. How about Tilefish Poêlée?
What?
That's what I ate earlier. It's commemorative, no?
Oh no, you idiot! You decide for us.
The team name may be seen by others when using network services. Please be cautious not to enter any personal information. Furthermore, please do not enter a name that could be considered offensive. So, I have a name already set up, but if any of you can come up with a better name than what I have prepared, I will choose that. So the one that some that's actually a really good one, considering the fact that it does get said later on, and I feel like that's gonna work out for some of the you know stuff. So I actually might go with that. That's actually a really good one. Just yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. So originally the name that I had was Phantom Peeves.
That's not bad at all.
A good name. For a rookie.
We going with that?
Well, now that the name's set, who's our next target?
There are tons of rotten adults and all. Why not just stick to targeting big names?
It's kind of like calling your Pokemon character I Never. Why not just stick to targeting like a celebrity?
Yeah, something along those lines. If we go after some bigwig, it's gotta get on the news, right? Don't you think more people would believe in us if we did that?
That's not a bad idea. For you, Ryuji.
True. If we become better known, we might be able to give courage to a lot more people. I don't really like the idea of just picking someone out of the blue, though.
Let's narrow it down to someone we can all agree on then.
So we need a bigwig we decide on unanimously.
I like that unanimous decision part. It's like we're making some kind of pact.
Suicide
Now
pact.
then, this is the official formation of the Phantom Thieves organization.
Oh no! Our time for the buffet ran out.
I guess we'll just have to talk more tomorrow.
Their compliments backhanded like they think it's clever.
Another world in which people's distorted cognitions take shape? Stealing treasure to change hearts? And on top of that, a talking cat told you all this.
It's all true. Believe what you will.
Honestly speaking, that all sounds absurd. It's hard to believe that this is even worth listening to. Still, it can't be considered nonsense when parts of it align with Kamoshida's confession. The same goes for the testimonies of the officers who arrested you. But so be it. At any rate, you mentioned something more important. These two other accomplices, besides this talking cat thing that appeared in... From what you've been telling me, they're students at the same school, aren't they?
Perhaps.
Perhaps? Don't take me for a fool. Very well, I'll leave it at that. Let's continue on. The questioning's not over anyway. If you are making this up, the cracks in your story will prove it. The next to receive a calling card was this individual, a master of Japanese arts, Ichiryusai Madarame. It's even more incomprehensible than Kamoshida as to why this man was targeted. Where did you come to know him? And how did you learn of his crimes when you weren't a victim of them? Start by telling me what you all schemed.
Summary of the story up to this point has been updated. Press triangle, blah 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 blah, story blah 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 blah. Well, we spent all our money on the buffet, but we officially established the Phantom Thieves, so it was totally worth it. Technically not all the money, we still kept a little bit. Phantom Thieves, huh? I'm liking the sound of that. I hope we can really help people. I'm curious about the Phantom Aficionado website, too. I wonder who made it. No clue. More importantly, you see the survey on there? I don't know how I feel about it. Yeah, there was the approval rating thing, but it was only at like 6%. That's low. Yep. But don't you just want to get it higher than that? I bet it'll go up tons if we keep taking down big targets. It's pretty damn exciting if you try and think about it like that. You know, you're actually right. Well then, let's keep working hard from this point on. Thieves' Den! We now have access to the Thieves' Den again. Well, I unlocked Thieves' Den earlier, and now I have access to it again. You're seeing it for the first time. Let's visit the Thieves' Den. It's actually really cool. This is essentially the place where you you listen to music, you look at concept art, you look at all the cutscenes that you've seen in the game, etc., etc., etc. You can also go up here. You can look at and control some of the models of different characters, such as Sympgana in cat form, or Sympgana in anthropomorphic cat form, where he sonics around, or Naruto runs. I'm sure if you took away that little illustration, his legs would not be moving, and he's just wiggling. Anyway. You can also look at models of the different personas, learn a bit more about them. Captain Kidd, Ryuji's heart given form by his rebellious will, based on the infamous privateer William Kidd. Of the man's early life, no official record exists. Cool shit, cool shit. You can change things around, decorate it however you want. Sometimes your party members, thanks brain, party members will look at the decorations that you have up and comment about them and have little conversations. Like, for example, over here, Ryuji and Morgana are looking at Zoro, Morgana's persona. When I first saw you summon this guy, it really bummed me out. Bummed? Why's that?
No.
I was the only one who couldn't fight, you know? I was just dragging you guys down. All I could do was stand around and get my ass saved over and over. Well, I was more experienced after all. It's an unfair comparison. Besides, when it did come time for you to awaken, you returned the favor. Why don't we call it even? Hey, yeah, you're pretty wise for a cat.
What?
That's because I'm not a cat! Morgana's will of rebellion manifested. Chivalrous outlaw who defended the weak. In Spanish, Zoro means fox. So in the Thieves' Den, there's a very specific currency that you can use to buy things to decorate and look at. And you can get more by going over here and playing a little game called Tycoon. I'll play a casual game to show you what it's about.
I'll wait and see.
Basically, it's like war.
This should work.
Let's cut this short. Playing it safe.
Pass. Better play it safe.
There. I'm playing to win.
Get fucked all y'all.
Pass.
There. Flushing and starting again. Better play it safe.
I'm turning
Maybe
these
this.
around. I'll wait and see.
Pass.
Better play it safe.
Pass.
Okay.
Can you beat
I'll pass.
this?
Try this card.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Fuck you, Sympgana. Fuck all y'all.
Yeah, I got nothing.
There.
Pass.
I'm flushing this out. Yes! Here's a pair!
Try this card.
Get fucked.
There.
It's win or lose.
Guess I should pass.
I'm the tycoon! Yay!
Shit!
Not too shabby.
Pass. Or
Alrighty then. Which one is Morgana? I need to give up one card. God Fucking damn it.
Chop, chop.
Okay, let's rock! What you got?
Pass.
I'll pass.
Pass.
I'll pass.
I'll pass.
I say.
How's this? Yes! I'm taking it. Stay on the defensive.
Sorry. Here comes
pass.
a
I'll
pair.
pass.
Pass.
I'll pass.
Then.
Pass.
Okay.
Better play it safe.
Oh,
I'll
me?
pass.
I'll pass.
Did I just win this?
Fuck you,
Good
Ryuji.
How's
enough.
this? Here.
I'll
Nope.
pass.
I'll pass.
Yeet.
I'll end this.
You're up, dude.
Then.
Pass.
Pass.
Maybe this?
Pass.
Yes! Here's
I'll
a pair!
pass.
Pass.
Double up.
I'll pass.
Pass.
So basically, you want to get rid of all your cards first. Finish
I'm
first.
bankrupt? No way!
Can you beat this?
Let's try this.
Pull this off. Pass.
Woo! How was that?
Man, I'm poor.
Oh, it's on Simp Ghana.
What?
Oh!
Stay in order.
I'll flush this out. How about
Pass.
a
I'll
pair?
pass.
Pass.
I'll pass.
Yeah.
I say.
Pass.
That's
Let's
fine.
do this right.
Can you beat
I'll pass.
this?
I'll pass.
Get fucked, Ryuji.
Pass.
Then.
This one's gonna hurt.
I'll
Got
pass.
nothing.
Get fucked.
Nope.
Three of spades. Take that.
What?
Hmm? You bitch.
Okay, you're
Stay
next.
in order.
Yeah,
pass.
I got nothing.
Then.
Yeah,
Pass.
I got
I'll
nothing.
pass.
Tycoon, huh?
Get fucked.
Nope.
Let's keep this friendly.
I can play
Pass.
too, right?
Nothing here.
I'll pass.
Pass.
These two go together, right?
Better play it
Nope.
safe.
Nothing here.
I'm
Yeah,
done playing
I got
around. Not
nothing.
bad, right?
I'll pass.
What you got?
Well, I'm poor.
Ugh, you kidding me?
Yes. Now that was a battle.
So yeah, that's Tycoon. And that is the Thieves' Den. This is misleading as hell. I thought I saw Palace Maker and I thought, oh, you get to make your own dungeons. That'd be really cool. Nope. Anyway, that being said,
Hey, hey! Yes! Hey!
famous pickup artists learned the charm to hook up with someone. Sure.
Make sure you close up.
ABCs of picking up ladies. Pick picture of the author. That smug grin just irritates me.
Hey, hey!
Socialing. I'd like to begin by congratulating you.
To think our master would give words of praise.
You better treasure this moment, inmate!
You have encountered allies who share your ideals, and you have found your place in reality. The time has come. Your rehabilitation will soon begin.
Don't understand.
Just shut up and listen, inmate!
You have a special potential. However, that must be refined into a useful power. It is weak now, but refining it shall grant you the strength to stand against the coming ruin. That is the rehabilitation cast upon you.
Coming ruin?
There are various means by which you may gain the power to resist the ruin. Fighting shadows and gaining experience is one way. The fusion process I taught you prior is another.
This is all possible because of our master's guidance, inmate.
Though it may be presumptuous of us, we have words of wisdom as well.
When you're out in reality, you better hone your relationships with those you have contracts with.
Spending time with those people will lead to the cultivation of your relationships with them.
If you've got time to waste, you'd better visit your contractors, inmate.
That is another source of power to evade the ruin that our master has mentioned.
Thanks to the contracts you formed, your heart is steadily gaining the power of opposition. It seems the rehabilitation is going well. This is a truly joyous occasion. I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. Consider it a gift. May the devotion to your rehabilitation grow even deeper. I have high hopes for you.
I feel like my bond with Igor is growing deeper. Power stock increases your persona stock to 8 slots. Hell yeah! I think the maximum is like 16, which we slowly upgrade as the game progresses.
Moments of rest.
And don't forget to go talk to your contractors, inmate.
From a contract with confidant. Sometimes the person you meet in town can become your confidant. If your goals align, you may be able to form a contract with them. As the relationship deepens, your rank with that confidant will increase. This will allow you to create even stronger personas. Do your best to fill confidants and strengthen those relationships. These relationships, that's what I meant to say. Wish I had money. I'd kill for a real breakfast.
Have you heard?
What about Big Bang Burger? The one on Central Street is holding contests right now. The Big Bang Challenge or whatever. If you go at night, you can eat for only 500 yen. You gotta eat one of their giant burgers though, right? How can anyone actually finish that? Still, 500 yen is a steal.
Wow!
Huge burger, huh? Interesting. I bet giving that a go will increase your guts. Wouldn't it be hilarious if in that your character was just like, yeah, it's called having friends.
Like you heard last week, gym class is cancelled today. Instead, I'm supposed to give you some guidance. The gist is, don't go around talking about the incident. That's all. The police are still investigating Mr. Kamoshida, so I can't say anything myself. As a teacher, though, I'm ashamed for not having noticed that a student was suffering like that. I'm not defending him, but as a colleague, he just seemed like, well, a normal person. Honestly, it still doesn't feel real. I guess people can have multiple sides to them.
The teachers have it rough, huh?
Oh yeah, I just remembered something I learned about psychology. They say that humans have several different personalities hidden in their subconscious.
Different personalities?
Oh, to be clear, I'm not talking about multiple personality disorder. These different personalities can be a different gender or a different age from you. I mean, if you think about how gods and monsters and myths were first based on the human image, if you actually saw one of those personalities with your own eyes, it might look like a monster. You all seem more alert than usual. Did I finally talk about something that interests you? Well, I'm just saying what I've heard. It feels like I just now understood what I learned long ago.
Feels like gaining that knowledge made me a bit smarter. Hey, we didn't have to have quiz time for that one. But don't worry, we will. Quiz time is inevitable.
It ain't much, but we've been getting more postings on the Phantom Aficionado website. I want to make my friend apologize for not returning the stuff I lent him. Deal with that yourself.
Hey, those girls.
You know that Phantom Thieves rumor about stealing Kamoshida's heart? I wonder if it's true.
It's gotta be made up. Do you seriously believe they exist?
But look what happened to Kamoshida.
He probably just couldn't keep hiding it after that girl tried to kill herself.
Yeah, you might be right. I guess there's no way they really exist.
Most importantly, it seriously sucks that our school is gonna be known for stuff like this.
I wonder if it'll affect our college entrance.
That's probably a normal reaction for now, but they'll see soon enough. If we can take care of 2 or 3 famous guys, people will have to believe we exist.
Have to. Forced to. We will put a gun to their heads.
Plus, there's that rumor about you two.
A model gun.
Kamoshida, too.
Looks like you'll just have to live a normal, honest school life for the time being. Still, make sure you stay prepared just in case anything comes up, alright?
I'll keep an eye out for info on any big shots that might be coming around.
It's like Snatch.
And I'll try to dig up some dirt online.
No, it's Snatch, not Snatch. What am I talking about?
Find a target.
There.
Just a model, but she fires really loud blanks. Fires it inside the car. All the windows break.
Excuse me. Did you wish to see me, Principal Kobayakawa?
You saw the state Kamoshida-kun was in, didn't you? It's as if his personality has completely changed. Something is definitely wrong here.
I'm not sure I follow.
From what I've heard, it appears as though some students were meddling in his business. If they did something to him, who could they be?
Are you saying that these students may have caused Mr. Kamoshida to change?
That is what I wish to know, even if it takes some probing into student matters. I would like you to look into this for me.
It is true that there are many rumors regarding Mr. Kamoshida, but do you mean all of this talk about those Phantom Thieves?
It is undeniable that Mr. Kamoshida has changed in some way. I'd like to have a grasp of the cause. This shall also ensure that I handle the mass media and police in the correct fashion.
No.
I will continue speaking to Mr. Kamoshida myself. Unless you find whomever did this, these irresponsible rumors will likely never die down. Don't you agree?
I'll be right back.
You have been at the top of your class since day one. Your conduct is good, and teachers favor you. I could write you a recommendation for any college of your choosing, Makoto Nijima.
Thank you.
Your lineage must certainly play a part in this excellence. Your sister is still young, yet she holds an admirable position at the public prosecutor's office, no? If something disappointing were to happen here, that wouldn't reflect very well on your sister. Do you understand?
Yes.
How wise. It's no wonder you're our student council president. I'd appreciate if you'd look into this as soon as possible. I ask that you begin at once.
Yes. If you'll excuse me then.
It's me, sir. My apologies for troubling you at such a busy time. Yes, it's about the matter we discussed earlier. I have all bases covered. The investigation will begin immediately. Of course. Yes, I will get results. I should be able to update you soon. Well then, I must be going. Thank you very much for your time.
Police are really here. I saw them at the entrance. I saw them too. They were talking to the teachers. That change of heart thing's seriously amazing, huh? I hope they don't find out we're responsible. I'm pretty sure we'll be fine. There's no proof of it. There's no proof it was us. We don't need to worry. You sound sure of yourself. But I mean, haven't rumors been going around about how you guys threatened Kamoshida? The world's Kamoshida shouldn't know about... This world's Kamoshida shouldn't know anything about what actually happened to him, though. Still, we did what was right. Don't go freaking out over some label. I guess that's true. Man, I really can't wait to keep living this double life. All right, Kira, we're gonna be counting on you.
Hey, are you listening?
You, pay attention. Is that how you listen when someone's talking to you? I feel a murderous intent. Wait, I dodged it last time.
Pay attention.
That's what you get for daydreaming. Kids these days have no respect for their elders. Oh well.
Hey, have you seen that Phantom Aficionado website?
I've heard of it.
I'm the one who started it.
Cool, good for you.
You guys are the Phantom Thieves, aren't you?
What?
Sorry. Although, if things really are as I think, I should keep it a secret. Kamoshida used me, and I did some horrible things to you guys. This isn't much of a way for me to apologize for it. But if there's anything I can do to help, just let me know.
That's great, but,
I'm glad to hear that.
It's not just Kamoshida. There are tons of evil adults out there.
I'm sure the Phantom Thieves will do something. They can't let this end after just one target. That's why I wanted to make a forum where people could post their problems. There are probably a lot of people who have high hopes for the Phantom Thieves' next move. So, I've also implemented an anonymous poll on the site.
Cool.
Do you believe in the Phantom Thieves?
You're making a lot of assumptions that I care about this.
It'll be packed with tons of supportive
I mean,
posts.
I do, but...
I'd really like to help out in the Phantom Thieves' acts of justice. Can I, please?
Do what you want.
Yeah, I will.
I sense abundantly high expectations from Mishima.
Besides the public's reaction to your group, there were others who supported you. Someone who enthusiastically cheered the Phantom Thieves on. Perhaps they were quite
I think
close.
you mean some kids.
What do you have to say to that?
I am thou. It shall become with the birth of the moon.
Allows backup members to earn experience. Holy shit, let's get into this.
Alright.
So, in every single other game, this wasn't a thing. So basically you had that ever-present RPG problem of, oh, as soon as I even start to use party members, you're stuck in. Unless you get new party members, but even then, like,
See you. We heard all that. Jeez, it was a little awkward trying to figure out when to walk over here.
So that forum is Mishima-kun's.
Has he figured out our identities?
even so, I think it'll be fine. You seem to be playing it cool.
The only thing that it doesn't carry over is when you first get a party member, they will be at a very specific level and they won't be caught up.
Looking for a new target.
And we need
So
to stay
say
sharp until we manage to find one.
grind
Once we
a
do,
certain
we'll have to
super
head
powerful
into another
monster
place.
until you're level
So we should prep our
99.
equipment and
All the characters that you come across next, as later on,
Don't we have an exam coming up?
will be super under
Judging by
level.
that reaction, I'd assume you're going to struggle this time too.
It's not like you're any better. All you're good at is English.
I'd rather that than be bad at every subject.
Get fucked, Ryuji.
Japanese is questionable at best, Ryuji.
What's questionable is whether you're really even a human. Good comeback, huh?
Let's discuss this with our fists.
Bring it.
Will you two stop it?
Okay.
Let's not draw any attention to ourselves until we find our next target. Don't forget to study, though. I'm not getting blamed if your grade starts dropping.
Hey!
By the way, you got a notification on your phone. I want to do that thing because, I don't know if what will happen if you don't at this point, so we're going to. I'm gonna save first though. Wait, oh, yeah! Yeah, let me send the celebratory pic I took for today. Celebrating the founding of the Phantom Thieves and celebrating us crashing that classy buffet. Here's a picture. You can cool it with the celebrating any time now. Wait, you took that while I was eating? Why didn't you tell me? I did, you just never stopped eating. Anyways, this is our start as the Phantom Thieves. We're going to take the world by storm. All the shitty adults in the world better watch out for us.
Let's do it. I should write something.
That's what I'm talking about. There's a cheap gym in the back alley over in Shibuya. Let's meet up and I'll show you the way.
This has gotta be it.
Oops. Here we are, Protein Lovers Gym. It's pay per visit, so you don't gotta worry about any bullshit contracts or nothing. The equipment's kind of crappy, but they got tons of variety. Plus it's real damn cheap, totally worth it, even without a pool or hot tub.
By the way,
oh yeah, you bring your stuff? Oh, I pressed the wrong one. Chariot. There we go. Protein powder? Hell yeah, man. If you want to beef up, you gotta... Wait, that ain't it. I'm talking about spare undies. Getting back into your sweaty clothes after a nice hot shower is like the grossest goddamn thing. Oh, but don't go getting your hopes up. No way I'm gonna let you use mine.
wanna get going?
But you're Ryuge. Anyways, let's head in. Why can't two boyfriends just share underwear? My form's coming back, but I don't got any stamina. Cough. Sakamoto.
Morning.
Ikeda-senpai, what's bonkin'? Wait. Who the fuck? Oh. Literally. Literally, he says, who the fuck says bonkin'? Ryuji, you cheating on me? That how you greet a friend? I've been trying to come up with some cool new slang, maybe it'll catch on. You can't just do that. Oh, and you don't need to call me senpai anymore. I've already graduated, remember? I haven't seen you before. Were you on the track team? He's a friend. How could you say that? By the time he showed up, the track team was already, well, you know. Speaking of which, how's your leg? I'm managing. How about you, senpai? Still running? I actually joined my university track team. You'd think I would have quit entirely after what happened. About that, I'm real sorry. No, I should be the one apologizing. I was supposed to be the leader of our team, yet I just resigned myself to Kamoshida's will. That's because you need him to write your letter of recommendation, right? You were just looking out for your future, but I still managed to F it up anyways. Kamoshida clearly never intended on writing my letter of recommendation. You were just his excuse not to. And honestly, I enjoy where I am now. The track team isn't anything special, but it's perfect for me. So in truth, I should be thanking you for what you did, Sakamoto. Senpai. I've always regretted not doing more to protect you guys. But I heard some good news recently. The Shujin track team's being reinstated.
For real?
Add it to the list. I mean, Kamoshida confessed to all the horrible stuff he did, right? I guess the school got the old team together and told them they want to try starting it up again. Nobody told me about that. Huh, the rumors got as far as me, and I'm not even a student anymore. Anyway, I heard they're going to get Mr. Yamauchi. That's what I'm going with, as their new advisor.
Huh?
Yamauchi? Hold up, that Yamauchi? Yep, the one who was basically Kamoshida's lapdog. Apparently he volunteered. He's really enthusiastic about pulling the... He's really enthusiastic about pulling the track team up from the ashes. He is. You know, now that the team is being reinstated, there's no need for any bad blood, right? Why don't you go talk to them? I'm sure they could use someone with your passion. Yeah. So the track team's coming back. Good for them. You seem conflicted. Nah, not really. For real though, I'm glad the team's coming back. It's sweet that Nakaoka and them can start training again. But I'm still worried about their advisor, Yamauchi. Yep. Whatever. He's basically like a mini Kamoshida. So he's an asshole? I want to say this. This is funny, but this gets me more brownie points. Basically. He'd always yell at us at practice, but then he'd be a huge kiss ass when our parents were around. I can't believe a moral like that's gonna be advice in the track team. He doesn't even teach PE. He's gotta be up to something. I'll do some research. There's a chance I'm gonna need your help too, okay? You'd be free to lend me a hand if I need it. Yeah, I'll be counting on you. I feel like my bond with Ryuji is growing deeper.
Alright.
Alright, we don't got time to be messing around here anymore. Let's head home. Wait, I gotta shower first.
See ya!
Yo, what's bonkin'? About that stuff today, I can't really let myself be happy about the track team starting up again. Like I said earlier, there's just something fishy about Yamauchi being the advisor. But I mean, if anything happens, I know you got my back, so I ain't too worried. Don't worry, I gotcha. I got you. Thanks, man. I knew I could count on you. I mean, we don't know for sure if anything sketchy is going on, but when I get these gut feelings, they're usually right. Well, if I hear anything, I'll hit you up. Okay, later.
That's the key to this place. You get to lock up from now on. I can't keep waiting for you to come home. Don't start any fires, okay?
You can now leave Yogen Gyre at night. So basically we have free reign. Do you want to go now that we're allowed? Oh, and come to think of it, shouldn't we stop by the airsoft shop and ask about that paper bag? Yeah. And also we get new music, I believe. Yeah, now it has vocals. Yeah, there it is. Next, we want to go to Shibuya. Underground walkway.
What are your thoughts?
We're gonna take the rest of these.
Okay. Oh. What are your thoughts? Oh. Right.
And next we're going to go to Central Street. Are you interested in my art? I doubt a kid like you would possibly understand, but you look like you know what's up, unlike all those phonies that think you deserve to buy my wares, my art. With charm like that, this is what I can sell you right now. Ooh! Holy shit! That's really good. But that's really good. Huh. Yeah, he's new. Oh, finally the restaurant's open. Got new books. Yes.
I'll just add this.
So we're actually gonna do a job, and we're gonna work at the beef bowl place. Luckily this time it was easy bullshit, but next time there's an actual mini game to it.
Hey.
Move a little more to the right, I can't see the screen. After today's job, blah blah blah. Volleyball beating investigation. School claims to have left teaching methods up to its staff. Has denied once again that it had any knowledge of the beatings. Pollen warning as of next week. Greater volume and arriving later than previous years. hotspots of Tokyo experience are blah 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 blah. They're really talking about that Kamoshida incident. No one in this car knows that we're the ones who did it.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we've got exams starting on Wednesday. Don't call.
Open your textbooks.
Anyway, today we're talking about the tale of the bamboo cutter. Most theorize it's the oldest story in Japan. For some, it's the oldest science fiction story in the world. But if you ask me, it's the oldest story in Japan about a terrible woman. I mean, Princess Kaguya gives her suitors absurd tasks, demands fancy gifts, and then runs off to the moon. Some men lose their fortunes, some are humiliated, and some even get serious wounds or go blind. Women like Princess Kaguya actually show up in a lot of stories from around the world. Now then, Kurosakun.
Do you know the answer?
You've probably heard that a woman who uses her wiles to lead people to their doom is a femme fatale. So what's the literal translation of the phrase femme fatale? Quiz time! What do you guys think it is? I'm sure you can figure it out. Saying 3? Fatal Woman? Yeah, you're right. Of course.
This is it.
Exactly.
That is correct. The answer is Fatal Woman, in French, of course. Some famous examples are the witch Morgan Le Fay from Arthurian legend and Queen... Not to mention the wild, seductive dancer of opera Carmen. Whoa, he actually knew that. Blah, blah, blah.
Nice
Yep.
going.
Must be smart. Let me just warn you that exams aren't so easy that you can pass them with a single night of cramming. Take your time and make sure you understand the material, okay? You heard her, must be rough being a student. Well, you have nothing to lose from studying, give it all you got.
None of these posts are any good. Everyone's just bitching about their parents or their boyfriends. There ain't even a hint of a hint about a new palace.
We can't get everything online. Finding a post with a name and location is asking a lot.
Guess we just gotta find one ourselves then.
Are you seriously suggesting we look for a target that even the police have overlooked?
Yeah, you're right. We should probably just hold off till exams are done with, huh? We can wait and see for a little longer, then worry about coming up empty-handed if it happens.
Oh. This place is off limits, you know.
We'll get out of here once we're done chatting. Anyways, what's Miss Council President want with us?
The troublemaker, the center of gossip, and the infamous transfer student. Interesting combination.
Great way to start a conversation.
By the way, it seems as though you got to know Mr. Kamoshida pretty well.
Not really.
Yeah, you know, he's only been here a month or so.
I heard Mr. Kamoshida used a volleyball team member to spread details of your past record. Don't you hate him? Mr. Kamoshida, I mean.
Yeah, kinda, because
What's all this about? My friend here's an upstanding guy.
I don't mean to offend. Many students have been shaken up by what happened with Mr. Kamoshida. The rumors about that odd calling card-esque posting aren't going away either.
I didn't expect someone like you would care about that tactless stuff, Mijima-senpai.
I don't know that it was tactless. Anyways, we done here? We can't leave if you keep talking to us.
At least try to understand my position. Being forced to deal with this horseplay.
Horseplay?
Ah yes, by the way. It's been decided that this place will be closed off due to the incident. I heard some people are coming up here without permission, after all. I'm sorry to have interrupted you.
What was that about?
She's onto us. That girl seems rather sharp.
We should be cautious of her.
She really pisses me off. Talk about a pain in the ass.
That reminds me, study hard. Especially you, Ryuji. There are bound to be traps that will need to be solved with brains. Keep in mind that everything you do in your daily lives has an impact on your abilities.
True. Studying won't be so bad if we just think of it as helping us prepare to be Phantom Thieves.
I guess you got a point. But man, it's just so lame. I was all fired up about helping people, not about studying.
Well, I do have somewhere interesting to show you beforehand. You guys did originally promise to help me out with my mission after all.
Huh? Mission?
Follow me.
What are you bringing us here for?
Just do as I told you.
Alright, I've got the Phantom Aficionado website up. Now what?
Look for a post with a full name in it.
I already said there's no info on any big shots, don't you remember? But man, people actually go put someone's real name on here. That's some scary shit.
Won't listen to what I say. No, wait. There's no name on this one.
Someone's bad-mouthing me in online chat rooms. This one's got a name.
Ignore those. Aren't there any posts about more serious trouble?
I don't know what to do about my ex who's stalking me. His name is Natsuhiko Nakanohara. It says he's a teller at City Hall.
A government worker stalking someone?
That should be a suitable target. Alright, now get the meta-nav ready.
We're just gonna jump right into a palace? Fine by me.
Hey! What happened to all that talk of unanimous decision? What do you think we should do?
Let's go! Bring it!
That's what I'm talking about!
Okay then, let's go!
We need a name and a place, right? So the name is...
Actually, we don't need a location this time. Just enter exactly what I say. The key word is... mementos.
Huh? What are you trying to pull?
Just listen to me. It should work. I think.
Jeez, that again? Mementos, was it?
Candidate found.
We got a hit?
Just as I thought.
Everyone disappeared. It kind of feels like I'm walking on air.
Is this that Nakanohara guy's palace?
That's half right, but half wrong. This is a type of palace, but it's different from the normal ones. Come on, let's head down. The shadows here lurk underground. I don't quite understand why. It may be because they're drawn to something.
Underground? How are we going to get there?
How? You use it every day on your way to school. Follow me.
Wait up, Cat! The hell is this place? Wait, our clothes changed?
The shadows know we're here?
Since the moment we stepped in.
You should have told us!
We're still safe right here. I've come to investigate a number of times. Shadows never come up to this floor, but it's a different story once you go down. This place is simply teeming with them.
More importantly, what is this mementos? It's about time you start explaining.
Mementos is everyone's palace.
Huh? What do you mean, everyone's?
A palace as grand as the previous castle only forms when a person's wishes are extremely distorted. So instead of many individual palaces, the general public has one gigantic shared palace. That's where we are now. Mementos.
Now that you mention it, this place feels a bit different from Kamoshida's palace.
When you say shared, you mean they're all put together? Even though they're just strangers?
Think of it as the collective unconscious. No, never mind. You wouldn't understand that.
So what you're saying is, using this place, we can even change the hearts of people who don't have a palace?
We fight the hive mind.
The steps to do so are slightly different, though.
Wake up,
Looks
sheeple.
pretty huge. Are we gonna be able to get around just by walking?
It seems the time has finally come. Morgana! Transform!
Everybody get into the Simpmobile.
Come now, Panther. Ladies first.
What'd I just say?
A car? No way!
This comes from the way cognition materializes in the metaverse. Plus a bit of extra training. It's not dissimilar to how you guys transform.
You turning into a car is totally different than our clothes changing.
For some reason, cats turning into buses is an extremely widespread cognition among the general public.
Why a bus, though?
No idea.
Wait, why didn't you do this at the castle?
I would have if I could, but that castle was cramped. There were tons of stairs, and no way this fits on top of a chandelier.
Hey, Skull! Ladies first!
Hey, stop pulling me! No, that's dangerous!
Panther, please be gentle!
All aboard! Let's go!
Why are you all just sitting back there? I'm a car, remember? I'm not going anywhere unless someone drives me.
You can't drive yourself?
Do you know how to drive?
Time to bust my moves.
Safety first, okay?
No
You
problem.
better not smash up my beautiful face. You hear me?
Alright then, we'll leave the driving to you.
Now start the engine. You can't drive if it's not running.
Jeez, what a pain. Where's the key to this thing?
Why would you need a key? There's a switch just down next to the steering wheel. That tickles. Lower, lower! Oh, there! That feels so good.
I don't...
Is that Ren I hear? Oh, what a creepy-ass car.
Don't underestimate my meowdery engine. We're going full throttle. It's time to fly!
Man, this place totally does feel like a palace. Yeah, I guess it'd be strange driving on the tracks like this in the real world. Anyway, Nakanohara, somewhere in here, right? Most likely in a segment of his own creation. Don't worry, it won't be the size of a palace. Our next step is to find an entrance to that segment. And what's this entrance gonna look like? I have no idea, but strong distortion should be a pretty obvious visual clue. So we just gotta go wandering around for it. Then, what a goddamn pain in the ass. So, I don't know if this was in the original game, but if you click in on the touchpad, that happens. But if you rub the touchpad, can you hear that?
Now's our chance to... This enemy's weak to wind.
Come, by the myriad truths.
So, originally, I was planning on going in here, and what happens if you stay perfectly still for around 3 minutes in here, the Reaper will spawn. And he's super difficult, but if you manage to kill him, he gives you a fuck ton of experience. He doesn't appear on the first floor, however, and it doesn't let you go past that. So,
Nice work, team.
Okay.
this is a really good place to grind, though, still, because shadows respawn without you having to leave the area. They just keep on continuously respawn. You just wander about aimlessly, and eventually you'll find them again.
There's a shadow. What do we do?
Now's our Persona! Go!
We're done here. Let's go.
A spectacular victory!
All right. No match for me.
Persona!
Nice!
Nice work, team!
Okay.
That's all it takes for me. Enemy!
Alright,
Persona! First move is ours!
we all did great, huh?
Team?
All right.
Good work. Keep it up.
Persona.
The first move is ours! That was just a taste of my power.
Who's next?
Nice work, team.
Okay.
A stylish victory.
I wonder where he is.
Whoa.
Hey, something's there. That seems to be not boop. Let me see. Some front desk guy at City Hall's become a stalker, right? I don't know how much evil he's done, but we have to do something if he's bothering other people. Alright, we'll go talk to him.
Who are you?
Are you that stalker? Haven't you ever stopped to consider how your ex feels?
She's my property. I can do whatever I want with her. It's not like she didn't treat me like a plaything. What's wrong with me doing the same?
You can't treat someone like shit just because they did it to you. What a load of crap. We're gonna change the hearts of all the bastards like you.
There are millions of people far worse than me. What about Madarame? He stole everything from me, but you're letting him off the hook?
Madarame? What the hell's this guy going on about?
Get ready. Here he comes.
I finally have what's rightfully mine. I'm not going to let you take it away. Look, this is a winner-takes-all world. Come fight me and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, motherfucker. You asked for it. Literally, you asked for it.
I leveled up.
Fits me like a glove.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I couldn't stop obsessing. Not after this person I trusted used me and then disposed of me.
Which person?
Hold on. Are you talking about that guy you mentioned earlier? Madarame?
I was afraid of being thrown away again, like some worthless thing.
So some selfish bastard was making you suffer too. Still, you shouldn't have dragged an unrelated woman into your mess.
Yes, I know that now. I'll put an end to my love for her. Hey, you can change people's hearts, right? In that case, won't you change Madarame's heart? Before more people fall victim to him?
Change Madarame's heart?
What's that shining thing?
It's the bud of a treasure. Had we left it be, it very well may have blossomed into a palace. Joker, this will make a perfect reward.
Attachment pearl. I forget what that does.
So, Nakanohara had a change of heart, right?
Most likely.
But how are we supposed to know if we succeeded?
Well, the lady posted the dude's name online. If he really does change, she'll probably comment again.
You do have a point.
Either way, training against shadows down here is the best. It's great prep for our next target.
It's also nice to be able to give courage to the people who post their problems online.
On top of that, we can sell whatever treasure we get for some cold hard cash.
Well, sounds like things are going pretty great for us. All right, we did it!
Hold on. There's somewhere I want to show you guys before we leave.
What, there's more?
Don't worry, it won't take long. Well then.
Why don't we leave this room first?
Guess we gotta do it.
So, what else do you want to do? There's something I'd like to check in an area further down. That platform we saw earlier should be the way down. Let's head there first. Wait, you've been here before, right? Don't you got like a map or something? That would hold no meaning in this place. The layout changes every time you enter.
For real?
Wait, so our paths change too? This place is the fused cognition of a countless number of people. It's constantly shifting. Even so, our destination should be pretty close. I'm counting on you, Joker. You're not wrong.
Now's our chance to strike! Go!
Persona!
We're done here. Let's go! A spectacular victory!
Okay.
No. Oh, hold on a sec. You guys hearing something? The trains are totally running!
Of course they are. We're in the subway, you know.
Yeah, but I thought this was a palace.
Then maybe this is how the public views this place? I don't know.
People go through this darkness every day?
Forget that! You sure we're cool running around on these tracks?
Should be fine as long as we're not on the same ones. I think. I'm no train expert.
You gotta be kidding me!
Anyway, let's head to the lower area. It should be right after we go down that escalator.
Escalators, 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 escalators!
This way!
Alright, there it is. The thing I want to make sure... the thing I want to make sure of is inside.
What is this place? It's kinda creepy.
And a dead end at that. Why does it even exist?
Now hold on. Just watch. This is most likely not an ordinary wall. If my hunch is correct...
It opened!
A new area has been confirmed in the depths. Updating guidance information.
See? It's just as I thought.
What do you mean?
That wall wouldn't budge when I came here by myself before. But it'd be weird for the deepest part of Mementos to be some normal place like this, wouldn't it?
So you're thinking there's gotta be more?
Yeah. Now that Kamoshida's palace is gone and people are actually starting to talk about us, I knew something had to have changed down here.
How deep is it? Should we try going further down?
Let's not. That's not why we're here today, remember? We've already accomplished our goal.
But why not? I don't wanna! I wanna fight the Reaper!
Hey, look!
A person? In Mementos?
Maybe it's this one. Ooh, tasty.
Hey, what's he drinking?
Oh. I thought I felt something strange for a second. So, who are you guys?
We should be asking you that.
Good point. Sorry about that. It's customary for a human to introduce itself before asking another human for its name. Thanks for reminding me, Mr. Tanuki? No, Cat?
What took so long to come up with cat? And I'm not either of those.
Yeah, getting confused about that seems pretty normal to me.
My name is Jose. I'm looking for flowers. I'm pretty surprised to see some normal humans running around. I didn't know people could just come here.
Well, we are pretty special. Wait, that's not important. Who you are is what matters right now.
When you said you were looking for flowers, did you mean that floating thing?
That's right, pretty lady. Those seem to be the ones I've been looking for. I'm collecting as many of them as I can, because I'm studying humans.
Studying humans? That's why you turned a flower into a drink?
Yep.
Drinking flower juice counts as studying?
Hey, could you guys help me with my research?
How?
By collecting flowers for me. I wouldn't ask you to do it for free, though. I find all kinds of stuff you can use while you're exploring. I'll trade you some of that stuff for more flowers.
Well, what do you think? Should we try and get him some flowers?
Seems like it could do us some good, but we don't know this kid. We gotta be careful.
Oh, I'm sure he's fine. Let's give him a hand. He seems like he could use it, and it shouldn't be too hard to pick flowers while we're exploring, right?
Okay. Any other reasons?
He called me pretty lady.
No! Lady on!
Get fucked, Simpgana.
He said he'd give us useful stuff and all. What'd he say?
Well, are you going to help me find the flowers or not?
Sure.
Thanks.
Wait! Hang on a second! We still have no idea who this kid is! Don't go thanking us just yet, bud!
Aw, are you tired, kitty? You seem grumpy.
I am not a cat! And I'm not grumpy!
He's just simping.
Oh, okay. Then, are you hungry? I learned hunger can make a person turn grumpy. Here, you can have this.
Thanks, but I'll pass.
Yeah, you're making the kid worry about you even more. Guess there's no way out of this one.
I'll be looking for flowers around here, so stop by and say hi if you see me. Oh, and I guess just gathering flowers would be kind of boring, huh? Since you humans seem to enjoy playing so much, I'll come up with some fun games for you. Ah, I also remembered something humans like to say to each other. Good job.
Who in the hell was that?
If he's studying humans, does that mean he isn't one? I mean, he just seemed like some nice kid.
Well, he didn't feel like a shadow. I wouldn't say he's dangerous. At least for now.
Anyways, if we see any of those flowers he wants, I guess we can grab them for him.
Whoa!
I totally forgot.
Hey!
There's something I've been meaning to give to all of you. Something for us? Yeah, the thing is, I picked up something strange while I was exploring earlier. Here it is. Huh? What the heck is that? It's a star. At least that's what they look like, so that's why I call them. A star? So what about it did you want to show us? Humans make wishes on stars, right? That's so interesting. Stars granting wishes. So this star is going to grant your wishes.
Wait!
Our wishes? Or it would be nice to think that. Nice to think that. Seriously?
Hey!
I'll give this to you. It's so sparkly and beautiful. You want it too, don't you? It's a sign of friendship. I know what that is.
Doing good?
Off I go now. Good job.
Hey, wait!
Hey, wait! Well, there he goes. Star, huh? He said it'd grant our wishes or something. I highly doubt something like that would actually happen, even in Mementos. Well, I guess we can at least try making a wish.
Oh, I know!
Okay, I wish for all-you-can-eat parfaits with 0 calories.
Alright!
An extra large beef bowl with pork soup on the side. Nothing's happening. Was Skull's wish too petty?
Huh?
You're one to talk. I guess things just, some things don't just happen that easily.
Hey!
But we can't just throw the thing away. Hold on to it for now.
Well then.
Well, that was a bit unexpected. Let's head back now.
Mementos, huh? Still don't really get that place. Oh, and what was that wall thing we saw at the end?
Not entirely sure, but that wall must have been there for a reason. If Mementos is the public's palace, though, it might be affected by the general public's belief in us.
Why do you know so much about it, Morgana?
My memories are a little foggy in that regard. However, I need to know what lies in the depths of Mementos, no matter what.
No matter what?
Mementos is not just everyone's palace. It's the source of all palaces. It used to be that palaces like Kamoshida's with one ruler simply didn't exist. So if we can do something about the greatest cause of distortions, I'm certain my appearance will...
You wanted someone to save you too.
I just needed pawns.
I see. So that's why you came poking your nose around with us.
I'll help you. I hope you can regain what you've lost.
I'll be relying on you guys.
By the way, Morgana, are you a boy? Or might you be a girl?
She Professor Oaken. Could it be a car?
That is a possibility.
I wish I could deny it, but I just can't be sure.
Why not? In any case, of course I'm male. I mean,
What is it?
No, it's nothing. We're done talking about that. Anyway, we now know that we can perform minor changes of heart in Mementos. If we come across any eye-catching leads, it may be worth dealing with them for a bit of combat practice.
There weren't any other outstanding ones, though.
I bet we'll get tons of them if we can change someone famous and make the Phantom Thieves well known. The big fish are our main targets, after all.
First, you need to find a way to get through your exams.
I gotta study.
You can now go to Mementos. This is blah 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 blah. Best boy. Best boy. Best boy. Man, that Nakanohara guy was a piece of cake. If we can take down some kind of big target next, we're totally gonna get famous. hey, we're trying to get help people, not get famous. But if people don't know who we are, how are we gonna give them any courage? That's right. I don't think you're necessarily wrong, but should we really be doing this at all if we don't have a reason, like with Kamoshida? You mean we shouldn't be sticking our noses into other people's business? I don't know, man. If someone's in trouble, it's only natural to want to help them out. I mean, I agree with that. And I guess I was glad we were able to solve the stalker cases. Plus what good are our personas if we don't use them for good? Don't you agree, Akira? Definitely. Yeah, you're right. We don't got much time to be arguing over this either. That Madarame, guy bothers me. Yeah, but no getting carried away, you understand? And don't do anything to stand out like fail at all your exams. Oh crap, speaking of that, I haven't studied at all. What about that star, the one Jose gave us? Wonder if that could help us ace the exams. Yeah, somehow I doubt that. Hell, I'd settle for just not failing. Bargaining isn't gonna help you here. We wouldn't use it for that in the first place. Maybe you should just, I don't know, put some actual effort in? You still got time. Fine. It's Ryuji. Did he mention anything about Mentos? If there's anything you want to know, I can tell you.
Okay. What's up? Nice.
So, this is one of those days where in the original game we wouldn't be able to do anything, but now we can. And we can go... Hey. Okay, fair enough. Let's read.
Hey.
Make sure you close up.
These are applying the pickup techniques. Keep looking smooth even if you drop the ball.
Oh.
It was just a sleazy book about picking up girls, but it did have some good tips on being charming. I guess we should go to sleep. Staying up too late isn't healthy, you know? Hey, I saw on the forum, nice job sticking it to that stalker. A Phantom Aficionado website came in handy, didn't it? What are you talking about? It's okay, you don't have to say it. I know deep down in my heart that it was useful. Anyway, I'm in Shibuya right now. I'd love it if you could come hear me out about your future actions. I'll be waiting at the diner in Shibuya. You gotta swing by.
What is he up to?
Oh, okay.
How have things been? You know, with the special activities. Oops. Sorry about that. I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately. I've been staying up managing the fan site all night. Every night. I think it's called PR.
A fan site?
The Phantom Thieves Aficionado website. Fan site for short. You need a catchy name if you want people to notice you. This is all a bit of P-Thieves propaganda. Basically, there's no point to taking down bad guys if nobody's gonna know about it. That's why I've started a blog for posts from people you guys saved, while filtering out the haters. We need the Phantom Thieves to be seen in the proper light if we want to make the name popular, right?
Done good, kid.
Really? Just hearing you say that makes my all-nighters worth it.
So actually, I really want to know how you punish people. Don't worry, I'm not gonna ask. It wouldn't be any fun if you just up and told me. After all, the Phantom Thieves have a reputation for being secretive. I wish I could be more like you guys somehow. But I'll still be here to draw attention to the stuff you do. You can leave that part to me. I'm gonna use my fan site to promote the Phantom Thieves and weed out any negative comments. Your popularity is gonna be at my mercy. Or, my fingertips. It's like I'll be your strategic image management representative, so to speak.
You're really hyped for this.
Just you wait. I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that title's more than just for show. I've gotta say though, managing the Phantom Thieves' reputation is tiring work. The forum gets all sorts of weird posts, including tons of things unrelated to reforming society. It'd defeat the purpose of the site if the truth of the Phantom Thieves was buried among all that garbage. Oh, but you don't need to worry. I'll sort through all the trash. Speaking of which, I've actually already found some worthwhile info about our very own school. Our quest to boost your popularity can start close to home. I'll give it my all.
Mishima seems motivated.
All right.
She will now give you information on targets and mementos. After making a target, have it change your heart, meet with Mishima, deepen the trust between you, and he will give you more information on the targets.
I might be overworking myself, though. Man, I'm exhausted. I think I'd fall asleep on the spot if I weren't talking to you. I should head home. See you later.
Oh, Kurusu, listen to this. I was checking the fan site earlier and found a bunch of hater comments about the Phantom Thieves. It got me so mad I'm not even sleepy anymore. At this point, I might as well pull an all-nighter fighting back. Nice hustle. Sounds important. Try to remember the whole thing, okay? Well, I'm gonna work my butt off. Just watch me. Well, duty calls, I better set out for the Battle of the Fan Site. Time for the wild night of modding and banning. Oh boy! He's one of those ban-happy modders.
Hey!
Your midterms are coming up, aren't they? Better make sure you study. What about that diner in Shibuya that Mishima told you about? Could be a good place for studying, right? Have permission to go out at night, so no time like the present.
Well then.
That reminds me, the home shopping program is airing today. Here's what we got. The relaxation sets. Recover oil and relax gel alert capsules. Bionutrient sets. Mega... Ooh, baby! Ooh, baby!
Hey, hey!
Definitely getting that. That's amazing. I don't care if this costs more. I'm buying that. Oh, another blah 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 blah. So, actually, I want to check something.
Hey.
Welcome.
Damn it. So we want to go to the underground walkway.
Hi.
Get the nasty Ojiro.
Nice.
Next, we're going to the beef bowl shop. And we're going to do a safety save. I'm going to grab a pen and pencil. Paper and pen. That's what I meant to say. Ugh.
What did you say?
Hey, look, there's a ton of customers coming in all of a sudden. You're going to be bombarded with orders at this rate. Make sure you memorize them all. Large beef bowl, please. So... guy on the left. Seat between blue shirts and business lady. And he wants a large beef bowl. So, businessman, on the right, sitting furthest from camera, wants a medium natto bowl. Okay, I have a medium barbecue bowl. So, business lady sitting on the left, closest to camera. Wants a medium barbecue bowl. Outside. To medium curry bowl. Okay. Alright, stay calm and remember the orders. What did the first person order? Large beef bowl. What did the second person order? Medium nata bowl.
Hey!
Third customer, medium barbecue bowl.
Nice.
Fourth customer order, medium curry bowl.
Well.
Right.
You
appear to have a difficult time there. Can't you ask your manager to hire more people? You're extremely busy. Employees being overworked is becoming a real problem in the workplace. That's concerning. I should remember this.
Well then, I'll see you.
I'll leave my payment here. Thank you for the food.
Hey!
Wasn't that the politician who gave speeches in front of the station? He was worried about employees in the workplace, huh? Well, I think he knows who you are now. We should go to the station square again sometime soon. I smell confidant. Seems there were a lot of customers today, but you handled it well on your own. We were as crowded today as we usually get on Yakiniku Day. I wonder if there was some event happening nearby. I paid you a little extra today. Good work. Keep it up. Damn! You were amazing today, dealing with so many orders. I'm sure it was rough, but I think you handled it all quite proficiently. Phew, well, I guess we should go home soon. Fucking Jesus.
What?
Wow. He gives you a lot more than he does in the original game. In the original game, he only gave you 4,800 yen. Whoa, what's up with the goggles? You going snowboarding or something? I heard the cedars blew in later than usual, climate change and what have you. Gah, pollen allergies suck. I couldn't go to the mountains even if I wanted to. My eyes and nose would gush like rivers. That sounds awful.
Seems pretty rough.
That's right, the news said pollen season was starting later than usual this year. Looks like the pollen problems have only just begun. People are about to have some itchy eyes. This might affect mementos the same way weather does.
Morning.
You have allergies?
Allergies? Oh, maybe. I do feel kinda dazed and everything feels weird. But, actually, I've been having this feeling that someone's watching me. I hope not. Oh, maybe I just can't shake off the feeling of infiltrating a palace. At the palace, we're always cautious of not being noticed, you know? So it has to be my imagination. Yeah.
Hey, don't you think the atmosphere at school is kind of different now? I mean, with there being no Kamoshida? Yeah, nobody ever talked about him out in the open like this before. It's true. I wish someone would thank us for it or something. Either way, everything has worked out for the best. After all, Kamoshida has actually been punished for his crimes. That's a victory. That's victory enough for me. I agree. I wonder what's gonna happen to him now. I mean, he's a famous criminal at this point, right? He's gonna have to deal with people hanging him forever. That might be true, but I don't have any sympathy for him. He got what he deserved, for sure. Hey, I have some new info for you. Saw it on the fan site, but I've heard about it at school too. Anyway, there's a guy at school whose bullying has gone too far. I want to help the victim, but that's impossible for me. But I bet the Phantom Thieves could do something about it. I mean, you already changed the heart of that stalker, so this should be a breeze, right? You're amazing. The bully is a brown-haired guy frequently seen standing out front of the school entrance. And from what I can tell, his name is Daisuke Takanashi. I know you can handle this. Send me for a new target. I know this is a small case, but we have a name, so we should be able to consider him a target.
Yep.
We got some info from Mishima. Let's head to the hideout. Huh? If we're all here, you want to go to Mementos, right? What are you talking about? Don't we need to study for exams?
Let's go!
And don't worry about that stuff. Let's ignore the details and just go charging in head first. That's easy for you to say, but we don't even have a target. That's actually not a problem anymore. Some intel has come in from Mishima.
Alright.
Oh, perfect timing. Let's just go in right now then. You'll really do anything to avoid studying, huh? So we're not actually gonna do that. We're actually gonna do other shit. Da, 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 da. Okay, we're done that. So we're gonna go talk to Ann. To Ann. Sorry. And if she's not here, then she is probably in the underground mall. Why? Why?
What do you want to do?
Come in.
Where the hell is she? So she either spawns here or in the underground mall. That's at least the case in fucking Persona 5. Now I don't know where she is. I should go to the library and return my book. Get a new one. Oh, it's you. Quick price cover, fail. These times the students give you a hard time, but please don't mind them. Feel free to use the library whenever you want. When your knowledge here won't be able to raise your guts anymore.
What would you like? Thank you. What would you like?
I want it.
Here.
I guess she's just not here. Okay, Takemi?
Let's do it.
Wanna give me medicine of dubious origin?
Allergies are so annoying.
Medicine for them, just one dose should take care of them. Hang out.
Well then.
Let's go to the exam, huh? So, it's still open. Sorry, I have a child I need to have examined. Looks like I have a patient with an emergency.
And?
So why come here? Aren't you under the care of another hospital? I've heard rumors about this place. I'd like for you to examine her. She was diagnosed with bronchitis, but the medicine she was given hasn't been working at all. She has a fever that won't go away, and she's losing weight because she's not hungry. Young girl losing weight is definitely not good. You should go to a bigger hospital. I can't provide a thorough examination here. We've been going to a big hospital, University Hospital in East Shinjuku, but all they tell us is that it's persistent bronchitis. University Hospital in East Shinjuku. The doctor there performs exams like he's on an assembly line. I think he's famous or something. Famous doctor, huh? I'm just a general practitioner out here in the sticks. As you can see, I don't even have any staff. Wait, I've heard there's a medicine that can only be acquired here. Please, I'll pay you. Please, at least just examine her.
Hey!
Hold on. Doctor, my chest really hurts. I think it might be coronavirus. Oh, god damn it. That's not the one I pressed on. There we go. Okay. Dr. Takemi will help.
What?
Fine. Is your vision blurry? How about your throat? Does it hurt? No signs of swelling. Are you sure you've told me everything about her symptoms and treatments you've tried so far? Yes, I'm sure.
Hello?
Hello? Uehara-san? Is Dr. Schweitzer there? There's something I'd like to ask him about a case that was in last month's medical journal. I see. Guess the ones in stock will have to do. There's a shelf by the reception desk. Bring the contents of the second drawer into the exam room. You'll need to help me administer the medicine. Also bring the beaker with the red label in the fridge, a towel, wash basin, and a measuring spoon.
Fine.
Well, what are you waiting for? Get moving. Thank you so much. I didn't expect her to recover so quickly. It was a very unique strain of an infectious disease. It can't be detected by conventional exams. I temporarily suppress the symptoms. We'll make adjustments as her condition improves. Okay, that'll be 1 million yen for today. 1 million yen? That's outrageous. You're completely taking advantage of... I mean, alright, I agreed to pay. You don't take credit cards, do you? I'll go withdraw some cash right now. What? Wait, you're actually going to pay? By the way, that famous doctor you mentioned earlier, was it medical chief of staff I gotta limber up my mouth. Oyamada? Yes, are you familiar with him? I knew it. In that case, I'll make this free of charge. Free? I did it! Haha! I said it correctly. You seem happy. Does feel good treating his patient without permission?
By the way...
Thanks to your outburst earlier. I'm going to perform a very special exam on you today. So is he your assistant? He seems awfully young. Yes, my assistant. Guinea pig. He's about to put in a lot of hard work today, aren't you? Feels like my bond with Takemi is growing even deeper. Doctor, can I go back to school now? Not for a while. You need to start eating and regain your strength first. Can you do that for me? Yes, thank you, Doctor. Don't mention it. Your turn. I wonder what kind of response you'll have this time. Maybe you won't even be able to make it home. Feel like cooperating in that shady clinical trial will increase my guts. Ugh, fuck.
Bye.
Okay, good work today. How are you feeling now? Today's drugs was kind of a rough one, huh? But maybe it was just what my careless little guinea pig deserved, huh? Especially after approving that girl's consultation without my permission. I'll reflect on my mistakes. Good boy. Now, but I'm only letting this go today. Don't pull anything like that again. The drug does seem to be more stable compared to the early stages, though. It's probably thanks to your cooperation. Feels like I'm almost there, so try not to die just yet, okay? Alright, take care.
You're back.
Can you think of it? The guy who approached you in the beef bowl shop was a politician, right? Apparently gives speeches at Shibuya Station, but you can't judge a book by its cover.
Yo.
Another box came for you.
Hey!
What did you get? Mega fertilizer and garden energy.
Oh!
Must be what you ordered off the TV. Yeah. Shit.
Nice.
Oh. We'll get a fuck ton of kindness when we do get to use that stuff. So... I think I want to go to the station square. Yep.
This year is as bad as all the others.
Let's do it.
Okay, so all this talking is making my throat really hurt. So... hello, is this the manager of Paralogist with a short notice, but would you mind coming into work today? We ended up somewhat short-staffed for today. I understand this is very last minute and your compensation will reflect that. I hope I can count on you.
I'll just add this.
So yeah, as I was saying, my throat's starting to hurt, so I'm gonna go and get some apple cider to hopefully get that taken care of, so be right back.
There's nothing inside. Will it always be burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a sharpshooter at Paul's Masquerade. I'm in both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, night is sky.
Okay, I'm back. I have some delicious apple cider. I have my Tim Tams. I am ready to go. Speaking of Tim Tams.
Please, consider what I have to say.
There have been far too many incidents recently to ignore. Can anyone deny this? The runaway train incident, mysterious psychotic breakdowns at school with a corrupt teacher. Why, we have yet to discover the truth of it all. The apathy that permeates society is a direct result of negligence by our government and the media. You're listening quite attentively. Are you interested in politics? I am interested. Are you a student? I'm delighted to captivate the interest of someone your age. Have I seen you somewhere before? Oh, you're working at the Beef Bowl shop before. You have a lot of perseverance for a young person.
If you'd like.
Well, if you're interested, I could use your help. I want to change the state of this country, and to do so, I need the power of the youth. However, due to certain regulations, I can't offer a job to a student. I was thinking you could learn some things if you choose to attend a few of my speeches, though. I'd be glad to. Really, helpful indeed. Well then, would you mind telling me your name and contact information? You're a student from Jujin Academy, It's nice to meet you. I am... Toranosuke Yoshida. I used to be a member of the Diet, but no longer. In the past 20 years, I've lost 7 straight elections. This isn't good. I'm dwelling on a negative right before my speech. Well then, I hope I can count on your help immediately.
Everyone!
Lines of what is considered right and wrong in society today have been blurred. And common sense no longer our guide. We make decisions based on our selfish wants and desires. This has resulted in a deluge of self-centered people who delight in taking advantage of the weak.
However,
even in this modern day and age, it is imperative that we act in the best interests of all. A world where it is acceptable to trample on the rights of others for your own benefit. A world where the young exist only to be exploited, and a world that must be changed. Easy for him to say. Old terms like me have our hands full taking care of ourselves. He's actually making some good points, but he's a no-name. He probably won't go too far. Nothing's going to change. We'll just keep getting exploited. What's this wannabe politician blathering about now? He isn't even affiliated with the party. How can you just leave matters to a state in the capable hands of the Liberal Prosperity Party? You mustn't base your decision on whom to support merely according to the party they belong to. Just shut up already. You're just a washed-up politician. If I am chosen to represent the will of the people, then I am fully prepared to, in the best interests of all, save the blathering for when you get elected, if you get elected.
Thank you.
That's all for today. Well, what do you think of my speech? Best interests of all?
I'm glad.
Indeed, do you feel the same? Such as I am, I'd like to believe that I'm capable of giving a moving speech. However, there are times like today when the audience has a difference of opinion on a topic. Some feel I should concentrate on getting elected before I worry about others. Do you agree? You have my support.
Thank you.
It's encouraging to know that my message has won you over. Besides, I have grown quite accustomed to those types of reactions.
No.
Although I don't know if that is necessarily a good thing. Regardless, no matter what they say, I must continue on. I think I can learn a lot by listening to Yoshida's speeches.
Well then, I shall see you again soon.
Perhaps I'll ask for your impressions again sometime.
It looks like you're attending school seriously.
I don't know why I wouldn't.
You also seem pretty close with Takamaki-san if you're both coming to school together. You just transferred here, though. I guess you two really click.
We're in the same class.
I see. You seemed a lot closer than that yesterday morning. I heard she was a victim of Mr. Kamoshida. But was that all there was to it? Either way, closer inspection should clear everything up. Goodbye.
cider. Exams start tomorrow. Are you all ready?
Well, shall we
Shit.
begin?
Now then, picking up from last time. Oh, you know what this means. The end of the... the end of the... Heian? That's a Heian. Period marks the rise of the samurai, which I'm sure you've all been waiting for. As described in the tale of the... Hey-ya! In the tale of the... that, it was from a time when all that was great would fall from grace. Heike. Heike. It wasn't unusual for the heroes of yesterday to be struck down as rebels of the present day. By the way, sympathizing with the loser or the weak is called magistrate's patronage. That term came from Minamoto no Yoshitsune's position, and it also became a way of referring to him as well. Alright, Kursu-kun.
Do you know the answer?
You know the time period Yoshitsune was active in, don't you? I know the name Yoshitsune because he is a persona, a super overpowered persona, if you don't count Izanagi no Okumi. Anyway. Did literally not just mention the Heian? Is that your final answer? Yeah, you're right.
This is it.
Correct.
He supported his brother Yoritomo during the Heian. But despite his contributions in defeating the Taira, he was driven out by his brother and ultimately executed. However, in the centuries that followed, Yoshitsune became more popular as a tragic hero. Oh, really? Kursu-kun seems kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice going!
Probably must be really smart. Yeah. Rather than siding them with one who has overwhelming power, people prefer the underdog opposing them. It's sort of like rooting for a minor league baseball team instead of an all-star major league one.
Yep.
I can understand that. It's like, if I don't root for them, then who will?
What are your thoughts?
If you're confident in your exams, you should always liven up the day and head to Mementos. It'd be nice if we could get some info on Target before we went, though.
There's way too much pollen in the air.
And then you can hang out with Ryuji again? Yes! but also we can hang out with On. Fuck it. Going full boyfriend. Looks like they're really gonna bring back the track team. The coach is gonna be Yamauchi. We've just been over this and I completely forgot how to pronounce it. Too. That guy's basically Kamoshida Jr. I swear he's scheming something. Well, I guess I can look into that myself. Anyway, what are your thoughts on training today? Go practice. Let's see, where do you want to practice? We'll figure it out. Anyways, go change. I'll race you to see who gets ready first. Man, we really don't got a good, yep, man, we really don't got a good place to train, huh? I mean, we'd probably run into Nakaoka and them if we stuck around here. Got any ideas? You can train at my place. Do you just think we get any training done there? I bet we just end up eating ice cream and playing video games all day long. That's just kind of what happens, you know? And I guess it won't hurt to peek around the gym. If they ain't there, maybe we can... Keishi. How are you guys doing? We just have a few questions for, here, it's none of your business. So what, you gonna ask him questions with your fists? And anyways, ain't a 3-on-1 kind of cowardly? The only coward here is him. All the shit Kamoshida put us through is his fault. He was telling that bastard secrets about us the whole time.
What?
Huh? That's a load of bull. You guys should trust him. That's right, we've been training together for freaking ever. Plus ain't the track team coming back, you don't gotta fight. Shut up, I'm telling you, this piece of shit sold us out. How do you think Kamoshida found out about about your parents, Sakamoto? He's gotta be a snitch.
Whoa!
Hold up. Out of the way, Sakamoto. We'll beat the shit out of you too if we need to. If you think that's gonna make you feel better, go for it. But you're gonna wish you didn't. Seriously though, like... He's taken a giant fucking volleyball to the face and lived to tell the tale. And that volleyball exploded. Needless to say, I think he's good. Trust me, it feels real bad looking back on shady stuff you've done. Huh? Look, even if he was working with Kamoshida, ain't it fine now? The bastard's gone, so you guys can just put this crap behind you. There's no reason to fight, yeah? You can't keep people around who are gonna try and underestimate. Can't keep people around who are gonna try and undermine our team. But I didn't do anything. I wasn't working with Kamoshida. You can't kill me. I'm a bad bitch. No matter how much you hit me, my answer is gonna stay the same. Oh yeah? We got proof. That guy told us all about it. Come on, we gotta get out of here. It'll be real bad if anyone else showed up. Shit, like you wasn't welcome on our new track team. You better remember that. You okay? What the hell was all that? Just stay out of this, Sakamoto. It has nothing to do with you. But when you hit Kamoshida, you were really hitting all of us who tried so hard to endure his bullshit. You might have just felt relieved by it. It only made life harder for us. Because we lost the one place we could vent our frustrations, the one place we could really belong. Tensions got pretty high after that, and things have been kind of rough from then on. You really think it's all fine now, huh? Well, what if I told you they're right about me? Would you still think it's fine if I was the one who told Kamoshida about your parents? Dots. Yeah. If you told him, you told him. I'm over all that stuff with my parents anyway. Besides, I've realized something. I might have messed up with Kamoshida back then, but hanging on to the past ain't gonna help anything. I'm just gonna focus on being myself now. I'm being free. What are you talking about? Free, huh?
Hey.
Kira, you get what I'm trying to say, yeah? Absolutely. Right, he's the one who wasn't making any sense. I guess being free is it's like how I feel when I'm talking to you, man. That's gay. I don't know how else to explain it. I just feel free. Huh? What, we stuck on repeat or something? We're gonna give each other a bro job. Chance to cure status ailments inflicted upon. Yep. Oh. Man, that was some funny shit. So much for training though, huh? Come on, let's get out of here.
Go.
Oh, we should grab Ron on the way home. Yo, you good right now? All that mess with the track team, guess I was right about my gut feeling. And that guy can get weirdly stubborn sometimes. He'll keep his mouth shut whether or not someone's punching him. So should I punch back? Whoa, hey, that's not what I'm saying. No violence, period. I thought you were supposed to be the pacifist here. Look, I'm just saying there's gotta be another way to solve this instead of just going dark. And that bastard's name came up again, I swear. Something about that dude is so shady. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna do a full investigation. I'll hit you up if I find anything later.
You're back.
Hey!
Perfect, yeah. Yoshida guy is giving a speech in Shibuya again today. Speech man.
I'll just add this.
Please consider what I have
There
to
have been
say.
far too many incidents recently to ignore. Can anyone deny this? The runaway train incident, mysterious psychotic breakdowns, a school with a corrupt teacher. We have yet to discover the truth of it all. The apathy that permeates society is a direct result of negligence by our government and the media. Hey, about Yoshida's speech skills. We should make sure to use them when you negotiate with Shadows. Good idea. Right? You should ask him. Teach you how to give speeches. Why? Aww. want to do what you do. I'd love to help you, though. How should I teach you? It's time for my speech. Let's talk about this later.
Our society appears to be prosperous. Many of our young people are quietly suffering. They lack jobs, security, savings. The next generation will lead us into the future. And yet they have no plan for how to arrive there.
Watch where you're going, you little shit. You bumped into me, you old goat.
This isn't good.
Okay. Let's mediate.
Yes, let's. Good citizens, please stop fighting. What is the point of bickering over such a trivial matter?
This is none of your business.
Yeah, seriously, just shut up.
What's with this guy?
Now, if you'll please excuse me, I must return to my speech. Together, we can create a bright future for the next generation.
Ah, God, so righteous. That really annoys me. Enough of your arrogance, no good, Tora.
What?
As if anyone would actually vote for you! Are you planning to embezzle funds again? Or maybe criticize one of your constituents again? You criminal!
No, that was all in the past. I've gone and done it again.
That's campaign obstruction.
Yes, but I cannot say that to the crowd before an election. Regardless, whenever someone calls me no good Tora, I panic. I went through quite an ordeal 20 years ago. Let me explain. I used to be a member of the National Diet. I was elected during the rise of the Kuramoto children. We were backed by powerful Diet members. This was about 20 years ago. I was very inexperienced back then, both as a politician as well as a human being. That inexperience led me to be involved in a series of major political scandals. People refer to my blunders as no good Tora's 3 strikes. The first was being caught missing a legislative meeting to take a personal vacation. Then, I was accused of embezzling a large sum of money from the party, giving me 2 strikes. Finally, I called a voter an idiot at an open forum, which resulted in scandal and strike 3. I was out and branded a washed-up politician. You said you wanted to become a member of the Diet. But do you see the man before you?
Questionable background, accused of embezzlement. However, he has conviction and wants to change the world. Public speaking skills could be useful to the Phantom Thieves, so I'll make a deal with him.
Do you really want to receive my guidance?
You seem to have conviction.
I'm happy to hear that. However, everyone says I have no chance to get elected. So why come to me?
Have confidence in yourself.
You're doing a good job of cheering me up. But you may be right. The most important part about giving a good speech is believing in yourself. Perhaps one day, I will believe in myself again. But you sure got me there. You're a strange young man. Very well. If learning how to give a great speech is what you seek, then I'd be happy to instruct you. In exchange, I would like for you to continue assisting me. Let's get started, shall we?
I've made a deal with Yoshida.
Staging your crimes with calling cards. It's hard to believe that a student could manage this alone. An adult, For example, someone talented enough to move people with words. Perhaps they coached you. Isn't that right?
What?
I am thou.
That makes no
It shall
sense.
become the wit of the birth of the sun, Persona. I have a...
All right. Let's pursue your dream of becoming a member of the Diet. Oh my, we've been talking for far too long. Let's call it quits for today. You.
Ah, Kurzakun. I'm sorry, there's something I forgot to mention. So, my speech schedules from this point on. Would you be willing to stick around to hear it? Let me write this down. So, practical young man, eh? Well, I won't take up too much of your time. I'll be here giving my speeches every Sunday. You're welcome to drop by and help whenever you've got the time.
Well then, I shall
That's
see
all I
you
wanted to
again
say.
soon.
Now, be careful on your way home. Can't believe this school assembly during exam week. The hell are they thinking? It's the day after tomorrow, right? I wonder if it's going to be about Mr. Kamoshida again. I can't believe the school is messing with our schedules like this. I don't care what it's about. It's gonna have nothing to do with us students. I wish they'd stop dragging us into their mess.
Seems pretty rough.
Mandatory assembly during exam week, huh? Sounds rough for all of you. You guys ready for exam week quiz time? We're gonna get a lot. Now then, let the first day of exams begin. What historical figure inspired the idiom of favoring the magistrate? That is correct.
Ooh, we can do this.
Let's see an essay question. This looks tough, but let's calm down and think it through. Provide the reasons why... For the reason why Minamoto no Yoshitsune is viewed as a hero. Yoshitsune had a brother, right? I think his name was... You already said that his Yoritomo was the bro. Yeah, that's the one. Yoshitsune worked under Yoritomo. He did a lot for his brother. But they ended up coming into conflict, and in the end, when they had to oppose each other... This song reminds me of the fucking Egg Dog studying video. So actually Yoritomo won. Yeah, Yoshitsune committed suicide after being exiled by his brother. But even though he lost, Yoshitsune is the one who went down in history as a hero. That's probably because people tend to sympathize less with figures in power and sympathize more with... the weak. It's obvious. Yeah. Yeah. Not just any weak person though. People love rooting for an underdog who stands up to powerful oppressors, and Yoshitsune did that to his brother. So the reason Yoshitsune is treated as a hero is because he stood up against the powerful Yoritomo.
Yep.
He finished in time. Time is up. Put down your pencils and put your hands under your desks.
Let's get started.
Today's the second day of exams. You may begin. Which brain function is responsible for the phenomenon of seeing an illusion in this figure? This was early into the playthrough. Cognition is correct.
Ooh, we can do this.
Which of the following maps can you paint with instruction is something being blocked, right? Yeah. Which of the following maps can you paint without any adjacent areas being the same color? That's correct.
Ooh, we can do this.
Okay, class, let's get started.
So everyone have a test, then you may begin. Name the book that defined malefactor as a chief factor in the progress of the human race. That's funny. Four is correct. The reason I was laughing is Digital Devil Story is a reference to another Shin Megami Tensei game, which Persona series is part of the Shin Megami Tensei series, called Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga.
Ooh, we can do this.
What character archetype refers to a mysterious and seductive woman, typically with ulterior motives? That's correct.
Ooh, we can do this.
School-wide assembly at this time of year? Really? Think we can bring our flashcards in? Kanshi is just one of the many things wrong with this school. I've got to hurry home and study. That Kanshi is still causing us trouble even when he's gone.
Ever since that specific incident, many of you have voiced concerns that I could not bear to ignore. We believe the mental health of our student body is absolutely vital,
so we've acquired the services of a therapist. The floor is yours, Doctor.
This guy's new.
Isn't he hot?
It's nice to meet you all.
Whoa, his voice is sexy.
My name is...
Huh?
My name is Takuto Maruki. Thank you for welcoming me to your school. No need to be formal with me, though. I'm just here to counsel anyone who's interested. You can even call me Doc, if that would help you feel more comfortable. Any assistance you need, I'll be... Oh. I guess I'm not really any good for helping with money problems.
Thank you, Dr. Maruki.
Yo. You ever expect this place to actually give a shit about our mental health?
Well, our school's made national news. Maybe they figured they'd look even worse if they didn't do anything for us.
And Dr. what's his name?
Maruki.
Yeah, wasn't that guy just basically clowning it up on stage? You really think he'll do us any good?
Ryuji.
Hey there. Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san, right? And that must make you.
How do you know our names?
Well, I was informed of certain students before beginning my tenure here. Those that had, previous interactions with Mr. Kamoshida. It must have been especially tough for you after having just transferred here.
I'm not prepared for this. Is this a confidant thing? Because I know he's a confidant. Yeah, it was.
I can definitely believe that.
So, what do you want with us?
Ah yes, I'd forgotten. I know I already offered my services to the student body earlier, but would you three be interested in counseling?
Nope, not at all.
Huh?
How's that surprising?
You were just a touch more emphatic about it than I'd expected. Ah, but if you come to my office, you can have free snacks. All you can eat. Would be nice, but there's still plenty to be had. So, how about it?
Tell me more of these snacks you speak of.
Hey! Don't fall for that!
To be frank, I've been explicitly ordered to provide counseling to the students directly involved with Mr. Kamoshida. It's in the school's interests. For its students.
Ah, the school's interest, huh?
I know that asking you to be open with a complete stranger like myself is a lot. Making this mandatory wouldn't do you any good either. Might as well turn it into a worthwhile experience. Ooh, I know! If you attend my counseling sessions, I'll teach you different ways to improve your mental acuity. Like ways to hone your concentration before exams, or not getting nervous on dates. How's that sound?
Mental training. If we make good use of this, it may aid in our fantasy activities too.
Snacks.
All right, enough with the snacks. So, which way are you leaning?
Well, Harmon will chat.
I guess it'd just be more trouble for us if we didn't go.
Yeah.
Really? Then, I guess it's a deal. I'll be in the nurse's office. Feel free to come by whenever it's convenient for you.
Well, we should get going.
Okay, I'll see you later. Thanks for taking my counseling into consideration. Now that we have a deal, I promise I'll do my best to help you.
I made a deal with Maruki. Oh god, what she's gonna say this time?
It's hard to believe an ordinary high school student could accomplish such grandiose heists. One would need a heart of steel, unaffected by outside influences, and prepared to act without hesitating. There has to be someone who helped strengthen your mental state. Sound like somebody you know? Give me a name.
You must have a school counselor!
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. With the birth of the counselor persona, I have obtained the wit.
Are you fucking kidding me? They couldn't have come up with a different... That isn't even a fucking tarot card! What the fuck? What the fuck? Are you kidding me? What the shit? No, temperance is already a thing. I'm pretty sure. There's Chariot, Death, Devil, Emperor, Empress, Faith, Fortune, Hanged, Hermit, Hierophant, Justice, Lovers, Moon, Priestess, Star, Sun, Temperance, Tower. And then Counselor. I mean, they could have made him... They could have made him the world, but, like... Literally... No persona has the world arcana. But still... It's dumb. And stupid. And dumb. Anyway.
Alright.
Is there a counselor persona?
Sorry for keeping you like this. Well then.
I need to look this up.
Okay, quiet down.
Alright, settle down. As an addendum to the earlier assembly regarding counselor you've all been offered. I'm gonna actually look this up. Sun, Strength, Star, Priestess, Moon, Magician, Lovers, Justice, Judgment, Hierophant, Hermit, Hangman, Fortune, Fool, Faith, Empress, Emperor, Devil, Death, Consultant. Kusimitama, Nigimitama, Dekarabia, Ananta, Yatagarasu, Seryu, Dionysus, and Vohu Mana? Sure. Those are the consultant personas. Dionysus makes no fucking sense. I mean, I guess self-medicating with some, you know, finding comfort at the bottom of a bottle. I have an addendum to the earlier assembly, blah 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 blah. The counselor will be available to you starting after school today in the nurse's office. Dr. Maruki will only be posted here through November, so be sure to speak with him soon if you feel the need. So, as far as I care about. For the majority of you, it's your choice. Dionysus was a huge deal greater than just parties. For the majority of you, it's your choice whether or not you see him, but there are a few students I'll speak with later. School's decided visits to Dr. Maruki will be mandatory for these individuals. Shit. Yo, you guys gonna go for it? What, the counseling? It kinda sounds like we're being forced to. I told Maruki I'd do it, but I don't know if I'm really that into the idea, you know? Not much choice. Yeah. Probably better not to draw more attention to ourselves anyway. I think I'm gonna try going today. Counseling, eh? Leon's right. Make sure you visit him so you don't draw any attention to yourself, okay?
Yes. Welcome.
Are you here for a counseling session? Yeah, is now about time? Not at all. It's always a good time, so long as I'm not already listening to a student. I'm so glad you're here. Would you care for a snack? You're really out here thinking a therapist wouldn't help you in the mind realm.
Well, shall we begin?
Shall we get started? Fuck. Oh, but first, just relax, alright? I'm only here to listen to whatever you wish to talk about. Yes. Sure. Though I really only have one thing on my mind right now anyway. Let's say that makes perfect sense. But don't force yourself into talking with me. You could even just grab some snacks and be on your way if you wanted. No, it's alright. I know I need to talk to someone about this anyway. That is, if you're willing to listen to the super long story. I absolutely am. Take all the time you need. I see. That's such a horrible thing to do to someone. Yes, that's why I wanted to get even with him for Shiho. And? First thought Kamoshida ought to face the same fate Shiho is going to put herself through, but... Later I realized that wasn't right. If he did take his own life, it wouldn't undo Shiho's suffering. In fact, it'd just give him the easy way out.
Right.
That's so. You know, you're quite the wise, level-headed young woman, Takamaki-san. Huh? I think you got the wrong idea. Nope. In fact, I think you're wiser than I was at your age. I wasn't anywhere near as mature as you are now. It's not like I did anything special, though. If I hadn't gone through my own share of hell, I didn't think I'd be so mature either. I see, so that's what's on your mind now. Right now?
What do you think?
I'm just hoping Shiho will get better quickly. We both suffered a lot, but I just want to get back to laughing and having fun together like we used to. At this point, I don't give a rat's ass about Kamoshida.
Yeah.
Now there's a healthy outlook. You can't change the past, but you still want to keep your chin up and press onward. Is that the gist of it? Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, it'd definitely be better if none of this had happened at all, but...
Quite.
I definitely agree with you there. But it's impossible to wipe every tragedy from history.
Yeah.
If only, right? Everyone would be so much happier if we could actually do that. Oh, it seems I lost track of time. We should wrap things up here for today. Thank you so much for coming to see me. Oh no, thank you. I feel a ton better now that that's all off my chest.
Be careful, okay?
Good to hear. You deserve it. Feel free to stop by again sometime.
Okay,
Will do. Get going. See you around. Well, I went in for counseling. You're going soon too, right, Kira? How'd it go? Well, it honestly wasn't as rough as I was expecting. I think you should just go and give it a shot. Dr. Maruki's easier to talk to than you think. Okay, see you tomorrow. Didn't you have a counseling appointment? That's in the nurse's office in the practice building, right? I'll pass time in the area until you're done. Oh, hey!
How are you?
Hello. Are you here for session as well? You too. Funky music. You too, huh?
Yes.
Yes, that's right. Dr. Maruki is a wonderful counselor. I've actually been seeing him for a while before he ever came to Shujin. Oh, I didn't know you two were acquainted. Don't go over selling me too hard, though. Yoshizawa-san. I'm really nothing special. Well, I need to get going. Please excuse me.
Alright then.
Let's say we get started.
Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you for coming. We made a deal. Oh, right. I don't... Fuck. Well, I'll try to make sure it's worth the trouble.
I see.
Thank you. I've gotten a good grasp of the situation you're in, Kurosaki. Well, full disclosure, the school gave me a brief rundown of the circumstances surrounding your transfer here. It's in the past. Did you have to force yourself to accept everything that happened? No, that doesn't seem to be it.
So...
Now that you've told me more about yourself, I think I've realized something. It seems like you've largely been able to reconcile your internal world with your external one. I should note that's really truly impressive. Even most adults can't reliably manage that. How to put it, you know how everyone has an internal reality, some conception of themselves they're striving for?
Example.
Like wanting to be a model student, or wanting to be loved and relied on, that kind of thing. But that idealized reality and the one in actuality are often far apart. The gap is responsible for a lot of people's pain. Not everyone can ace their exams, not everyone can be the heroes they wish they could be. They've already been through so much. That kind of suffering is usually enough to twist people up into dark places. But you're standing up to it and confronting a tough, painful reality. To me, that's incredibly admirable. Then again, maybe that's a little weird for you to hear from a guy you just met, huh? But it sounds right. Not even any deflecting self-deprecation. You really are strong, Kurosaki.
I'm sorry.
Well, let's see. Sorry, this went on longer than I expected. Somehow the conversation just took on a life of its own, I guess.
Say.
Hey, I've actually got one last request. Do you mind?
You know,
I'm actually doing certain research along with my duties as a counselor. It's not quite like counseling, more like a type of psychological treatment. Basically, it's a project to learn more about people's metaphorical hearts, what they think, how they feel.
How about it?
If I get far enough with it, I think it'll be able to help a lot of people, so... I'll need more details.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I guess my point is, I'd like to ask you to help with that research. All you'd have to do is listen to my theories, and then tell me if they spark any ideas or realizations in your head. On your end. Please, any time's good for me. I can work around your schedule. And, I've got a lot of snacks, too. You can have them. They're yours. Well, okay. Really? Yes, you're a lifesaver.
Well...
let's see, I know, maybe I could, teach you some tips for mental training. I happen to know a lot on the subject. I'm sure I can cook up a social regimen for you. If you're dedicated enough, I'm sure you could draw out your full potential.
Thank you.
Okay, I guess that's our second deal. I feel like my bond with Maruki is growing deeper. When Joker blah 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 blah. When Joker is inflicted with an ailment, he may recover immediately.
Alright. I know.
Alright, would it be okay if we trade contact information? I'll contact you when I've got time or when I need some input from you. That should do it. Now, I'd better do my part to repay you. Let's talk about mental training presents. Let's see, first off, it's Maruki's mental training, and my mind feels stronger. Your max. Oh shit! Oh shit, that's really good. Holy shit. Oh, and here, never a bad time for a snack, right?
Well, see you.
Thank you for your help today. I'll see you around at school. Holy shit, that's really good. More SP is always a good thing. I spent a long time talking about hey, look how late it is. Well, if you think the sessions are worthwhile, you should try going again sometime. But we should definitely get some sleep for now. Tomorrow's your last day of exams, right?
Hey!
I'm doing good.
Nice!
You know what? I think now's a good time to end it.
I should write
We've
something.
gotten a lot of progress in. Okay, so I named this stream "Painting the Town Red" because of the next palace, but we never actually got to that. So I'm sure I can come up with something. Anyway, see you next time. Bye.